Missed Wednesday's show? Here's the recap, presented by Honda.
Brian Windhorst joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. Now comes Game 6. How does this injury affect things?
Warriors were so devastated the other night in Toronto. One factor that potentially changed things is that it is the final game at Oracle Arena. It's possible that the emotions from that combined with the finals elimination game could raise them up, win one for Kevin. To me, the Warriors' spirit is going to be the most important thing that I watch going into the game. They have the firepower to pull off a Game 6 victory. I don't really care either way who wins, but I was sick to my stomach. So I can't imagine what it was like to be actually on the team and a friend of Kevin Durant.
Joe Buck, what would it mean for the city if the Blues were able to hoist the cup tonight?
It's hard for me to speak for an entire city. I know that personally I was introduced to the Blues by my dad and being a fan and what it meant. He was their first voice on the radio. So I fell in love with it at a young age, and I would watch a lot of games with my dad. And I think the city's been through a lot. I think there have been a lot of long-suffering Blues fans that kind of feel like the Cubs before 2016 or the Red Sox fans, new generations before 2004. And I think the trip to this point has been worth every bit of it anyway. But it would be cool to see them win the Cup, and I think it'd give the city a real lift.
Michael Irvin here on the Rich Eisen Show. You see the Raiders here on Hard Knocks, Irv?
The Raiders, that's going to be incredible. We're going to see all of Antonio Brown. Here again, I think the tough part of it all is always watching when guys get released. Shoot all of it, but don't go in that room. Let that go. Leave something sacred. You can't go in there on confessional. This is like confessional. Let that man go in there and deal with that part by himself.
Where would a Hard Knocks of your Dallas Cowboys when you played rank?
You're funny, man.
So way up there is basically what you're saying.
It's funny to me.
Okay.
When you thought of that, it's funny to me.
I am in the middle of a hot flash. You see me sweating like this? What the hell? Is this water? I'm just going to pour this right over my head. Jesus.
Live
TV folks.
That's
right here.
Right here.
Good Lord, I look like Mike Tyson. Sweet Jesus.
You look great right now.
Can she step in with a fan or
come on in.
towel or
Come on in. Here we go.
Good.
Is this not normal for you right now?
This hot flash and menopause is not normal. It's not normal.
We've never had a menopausal moment on the Rich Eisen Show before, but this is life.
Billie Jean King never did this, did she? Sweet Jesus. Okay.
Do you want to chime in on the whole subject of the Women's World Cup where they scored 13 times and they've been criticized for celebrating?
I thought it was amazing. It's the World Cup. Celebrate. I wanted to see some backflips. I forgot her name. She scored, and she didn't even know how to celebrate. She just did something goofy like I was like, come on. Look, my kids, we can walk to the soccer field where they play, right?
Yeah.
If I get there and I'm staying out there for an hour and they don't score on the walk home, I'm looking at my son like, really? You was open. You couldn't shoot that, man?
For more Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Rich Eisen Show app.